We've all heard of chat-gpt and been astonished by its capabilities. But how does it actually work? Think of chat-gpt as a computer program designed to mimic the human brain's ability to understand and generate language. Our brain is the most sophisticated model we have for understanding and producing language. What chat-gpt does is to try to imitate this on a simpler level. The way chat-gpt learns is similar to how we learn language. Just as we learn language by reading and listening to lots of words and sentences, chat-gpt learns by reading massive amounts of text data from the internet. Just as a child learns the alphabet, then words, and finally sentences, chat-gpt learns patterns of words and phrases and how they typically go together. But here's the interesting part. GPT doesn't understand language in the same way humans do. It doesn't know the meaning of words or their contexts. Instead, it picks up on patterns in the data that it's been trained on. When ChatGPT generates text, it's like completing a complex word puzzle. Giving a prompt, or starting point, it tries to guess what words should come next based on the patterns it has learned. It does this over and over again, generating one word at a time to produce a full response. The result? An AI that can write human-like text, which can be used for everything from writing emails and articles to answering questions, creating conversational agents, tutoring, language translation, and much more. These are just a few examples of how ChatGPT is being used today. In short, it learns from the vast amount of data on the internet, it learns the patterns, and then generates text or completes sentences based on those patterns. As we move into a future increasingly shaped by AI, understanding these technologies becomes essential. By grasping the basics of how ChatGPT works, you've taken a crucial step towards understanding the world of tomorrow. Now, this is a very brief and non-technical explanation of how it works. And for the purpose of using ChatGPT, you don't need to understand anything else. But in case you're interested in diving into the underlying technical complexities, I recommend that you study machine learning, deep learning, which is a subfield of machine learning that focuses on artificial neural networks, natural language processing, which is the branch of AI that deals with the interaction between computers and human language, transformers and attention mechanisms, which is the underlying architecture of GPT, and finally, language model training, which is the understanding of how these models are trained.